Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix fatal error or low level fatal error with the game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Restart your computer once and then launch the game. Next step is to try these in launch options. So you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and in the launch option here you can type in dash dx11 and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can even try dash dx12 and then launch the game and then check. Still not working. In that case you can type in dash d3 d11 over here and then you can launch the game and then check. You can even try force dash d3 d11 and then launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can even try this window. Just all these commands are provided in the video description. Paste it over here and then launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can even try dash dx12, launch the game and then check. So still not working. If all these commands are not working in the launch option, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall BattlEye. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click in the game, select manage, click on browse local files. It will take you to the game installation folder. Open this folder, binaries folder, Win64 folder. Open this BattlEye folder. So open BattlEye and then over here you can see uninstall BattlEye. Make a right click on uninstall BattlEye and then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow. Click on yes. Click on OK. And then here you can see install BattlEye. You can make a right click and then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow. And now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. Again uninstall BattlEye. Make a right click, run as administrator. Click on yes to allow. Click on yes. OK. Do not install BattlEye this time. Launch the game. After you uninstall BattlEye, just launch the game. When you launch the game, during the launch, it will install BattlEye. So here you can see install option. So install, I accept, OK, yes, and it will install BattlEye. So here you can see installing BattlEye services. And once this is done, it will launch the game and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to run game from the game installation folder. So for this you can go to Steam. Let me close the game. I don't want to run the game now, so I will just close the game. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, click on browse local files and then go to the game installation folder. Open this folder, binaries Win64, and then you can launch the game from here. So make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. Yeah. Now still not working. In that case, you can make a right click on the game exe file and then select properties, go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Go to properties and this time put a check over here. Select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. I think the game is launching. Let me close the game. Now still not working. In that case, make a right click once again, go to properties and this time you can put a check, you can select Windows 7 over here. Sorry. Select Windows 7, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Still not working. Put a check on disable full screen optimization. Hit apply, click on OK and then launch the game. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working. In that case, you can uncheck these boxes and then hit apply, click on OK and then follow the next step. Now you can even try to launch the game from here. So you can just make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. You can even open BattlEye and over here you can see bservice._x64 You can even try to run this as an administrator, and I think this will also, uh, let me check. You can run this and then you can launch the game and then check. Now, next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now, if you're using Windows security, in that case, you can open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security and then click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection and scroll down. At the bottom you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it, click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, and then click on add an allowed app, click on browse all apps, and then go to the game installation folder. So in my case the game is installed in this location, so go to this location and check if you find any exe file. No, open this folder and then open binaries win64, select all the exe files, select this one, click on open. Again, click on browse all apps and then select the second exe file. Click on open. Now click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then this time open the BattlEye folder. Select this exe file. You have to add this one too, and then click on open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box, and then go to control panel, system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings, then click on allow another app, click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, select all the exe file. Select it, then click on open. Now click on add. In my case, the game is already added. Again, click on allow another app, click on browse, and then select the second exe file. Click on open and then click on add. In my case, already added. Again, click on allow another app, click on browse, and then open BattlEye. Select this exe file, click on open, and then click on add. Now, once the game is added over here, once everything is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to verify the game files. To verify the game files, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrated VM files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to delete the config folder. Now, when you delete the config folder, all the saved settings will be lost. So make a right click on the game, manage, browse local files, and then open this folder. Here you can see saved folder. Open this folder. Now you can see the config folder. If you want to create a backup, you can copy this, paste it to the desktop. So once you have a backup created, now you can launch the game and then you can check. If that does not work, the next step is to rename the save game files. Now when you rename the save game files, you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can rename the save game files, but create a backup first. So for the save game files, again, go to the game installation folder, open this folder, saved folder, and over here you can see save games folder. This is the save game. So we will actually rename this complete saved folder. So you can create a backup for this. Copy this and then you can paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can just rename this saved folder. And if you face any problem, you can always put the original folder back. So just rename it and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to uninstall mods. So if you're using any mods, just uninstall it, delete your mods, and then launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So just uninstall the mods and then check. Next step, if you're able to launch the game, try window mode. Set your maximum frame rate to your monitor refresh rate. Disable frame generation. Now this has worked for many players, so you can go to in-game settings and you can disable the frame generation and then check if you're able to launch the game. If you're not able to launch the game, you can skip this step, follow the next step. Also turn off DLSS, turn off or turn on menu transition in options, and lower down graphics settings. So if you're able to launch the game first. So once you launch the game, you can go to settings. So go to settings and then go to video. You can try window mode over here, and then if the resolution is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more, and then you can check. You can disable or enable VSync and then check which one is working fine for you. Now go to graphics option. Over here you can see graphics preset. Now if this is set to epic or high, you can set it to medium, or you can even go to low. Now for many user, for advanced graphic, for many user, setting it to low has worked, so you can try this. And then go to UI. Now you have to save. Once you make the changes, make sure that you save it, and then click on UI. Once you go to UI, scroll down. Over here you can see disable menu transition. Now if this is on, you can turn it off and then check. Make sure that you save it. Now if it is already off, you can turn it on, save it, and then check. So for many player this has worked, so you can try this. Now the next step is to try power saver mode. Now for this you can type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel. Go to hardware and sound and then click on power options. Now over here you will see power saver. So in my case I have only balanced. In your case you might see power saver high performance balanced. So you can select power saver and then check. So you will see option like this. So here you can see power saver. You can select power saver and then check. You can even try balanced and then check. You can even try high performance. Check which one is working fine for you. But first of all you can try power saver and then check. Now you can also install this Intel Extreme Tuning utility and lower down performance score ratio. This has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can search in Google and you can install this Intel Extreme Tuning utility, and you can lower down this performance core ratio. So if this is set to like 58x or maybe 57x, you can lower it down to like 55x, 56x, or maybe 53x. And then once you lower it down, hit the apply option and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, I'm showing go to AMD website, but I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on Find. And once you click on Find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on View, and then once you click on View, you will see the download option. Click on Download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on Agree and Continue, and then select Custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select Custom and then click on Next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on Next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now AMD card users can go to AMD website. First of all, uninstall the current graphic card driver, restart your computer, and then go to AMD website. Select the latest graphic card driver, install it, restart your computer, and then launch the game. Next step is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that you run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, you can type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings over here. And then click on add desktop app, and then go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, and then select the game exe file, and then click on add. Once the game is added, click on it and then select high performance over here, and then you can launch the game. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver. Now if the latest graphic card driver is not working, in that case you can roll back the graphic card driver. So you can select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Select the right operating system and then click on start search. Now the latest one right now is GeForce Gaming Ready Driver, that is 576.80. Now this has worked for many players, so you can install this latest one, restart your computer, and then check. If that does not work, you can even try this 576.40, maybe 576.28. Yeah, and for many users, 566 has also worked. So I'll show you how to get the previous version. For older version, you can copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to NVIDIA website and select your graphic card again, select your operating system, and then click on find, and then you will see next page, and over here scroll down, and then you will see view more versions. Scroll down and install this 566.36. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can just view, download it. But when you go for installation, make sure that you select the custom option and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to disable the inbuilt graphic card. So if your computer has a dual graphic card, make a right click on the start menu and then go to device manager. So in my case, expand display adapter. Here you can see Intel. This is the graphic card, inbuilt graphic card in my case. So you can just disable it. Make a right click and disable this device. Click on disable device, and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can always make a right click and then you can enable it once again. Now the next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now for this, open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update and Security, and then click on Check for Update. Over here you will see Check for Update option. Please ignore this Resume Update option. Click on Check for Update, and once all the updates are installed, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to disconnect multiple monitors. So if you have like multiple monitor setup, try launching the game on single monitor. Disconnect extra controller connected to the computer. If you have any external devices, like if you have OTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter which you're not using, disconnect it. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, you can go to Steam, make a right click in the game, select properties, and turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, then launch the game. Now, if you have any other overlay application running like Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. If you have GeForce Experience running or NVIDIA app running, you can go to NVIDIA app and then go to NVIDIA app settings and turn off NVIDIA overlay. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or ReverTuner or any kind of overclocking application running, you can close it and then check. If you have overclocked your computer, you can set the overclock to default, and then you close all the overclocking application. If you have any third-party services or application running, close it. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box, and then click on View Advanced System Settings, and then click on the first settings, and then go to Advanced tab, and then click on Change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576. 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Sorry. Let me get the right link. So copy this link. This is the right link. So copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64 version. Install both the file. So click on it and then you can run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well and then run this exe file. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install and let the installation complete. Once installed, now restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. If nothing is working, the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, in that case, you can simply uninstall the game. Now after you uninstall the game, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then install the game to, first of all, install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, in that case you can install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.